Hello everybody, this is Michael from the Board Games Chronicle. Today I have a pleasure of presenting to you Charioteer, game by Matt Calkins. I was very intrigued when I first saw the notification on GMT webpage about this game. Two reasons. I love ancient Rome games, but I never played the actual chariot games. And we all know that this was one of the most common and popular ways of spending time during the festivals. One were gladiators, and we have a couple of games with gladiators like Spartacus. But for the chariots, I never had chance to play anything. And the other thing is the name of the author, Matt Calkins. You might be aware that he also created Sekigahara, one of the greatest games I played, the block games. I really appreciate Sekigahara and really like it. So I was sure that while the theme is far from his first big game, this would be also a great product. So it landed just yesterday at the doorstep. So I today doing the first look into the game. What's the game about before we look at the components? This is not difficult to guess. You are being a charioteer in the Circus Maximus, so the greatest raceway in the ancient world. You will be, you and up to 6 players, so from 2 to 6 players, will be taking place in the race, will be trying to please the crowd, will be trying to please the emperor, will be also making sure that your opponents, especially the ones who are ahead of you, are not getting to the end of the race. So all the tricks will be possible. Let me show you what's in the box. First of all, this is a classic, sturdy, I think 3-inch GMT box. Very nicely produced and really great quality. Now, the first thing, which will be maybe not surprising, but really nice for us, is the way the rule book was created. First of all, it's not a glossy rule book. I rather prefer matte rule books, and the font, the colors, all this stuff is definitely done in a tailor-made way. So it's not a standard way, but tailor-made for this game. I like it. The rule book, by the way, is not overly complex and long. It's like 10, 11 pages, something like this, and that's all. But if you remember Sekigahara, it was also not a very complex game from the rules perspective. What was making this game so interesting, and I hope the Charioteer will be the same, is the number of combinations we are getting from those couple of rules. So this is the rule book. Then we have the map, and the map is pretty big. It's a long race track. Let me just open it. It's one-sided. So this is one part of the race track. Yep. So you should be able to see it now. And this would be the second part of the race track. As you can see, we will have some places here. This would be the crowd's card. So what will please crowd? Here we would have a dice for the emperor roll, which will be showing what emperor would like to see this turn. Here we would have information which lap it is, and so on and so forth, and also the spaces when the charioteers will be running. Here would be the internal spaces, and this is outside space, something like this, if I remember correctly. So this is the map. Let's move on with analyzing the components. Then we have the player made, and this is a pretty standard one for each and every charioteer. Still, at the beginning of each race, you will be getting a special skills card, which will make each and every game unique. So this is pretty standard from what you can see, but then you would have also the special abilities. What do we have here? We have skills, yeah. We have damage, which attack boxes. This is the damage taken. We have some bonus box. We have also basic skills. We'll be playing cards and playing blocks, so you will see how it works later on. I will not be doing today anything connected to how to play Charioteer. That would be for the different video. So as you can see, you have sprint, you have attack, you have recovery, and corner. So these are the 4 main areas you will be focusing and for which you will be playing. And here we have fun tokens. Yeah, there will be fun tokens which we'll be getting for best featuring the best plays, best tricks. I don't know on the map. Then we have card faction token, and then we have player token. Okay, this shows us what we can do with this. The game is not very complex. I have not read the rules before the unboxing because that's what unboxing is. Yeah, you just show the components. So we have blue, pink, yellow, green, another blue, and gray. Okay, now we have the tokens, a lot of them. Let me just put it maybe that way. It would be more logical to keep it that way. Let's start to analyze the tokens. They are really nice. Author evidently likes the block games. Okay, so what do we have here? This would be the damage token, damage to the chariots. Here, if I'm not mistaken, we have a bug for the fun tokens, and yeah, these are the fun tokens which will be giving some kind of a special abilities to the players. Let's see a couple of them. Yeah, +3 to recovery or attack. Here are the black ones. They are really nicely produced, you know. I like the tokens, how they are done. But GMT actually has such a good reputation with the game components that it should not be a surprise to anybody. Yeah, even more fun tokens in different various colors. Here are, I believe, the player tokens, and they are not rectangular but more round one. Yes, and I believe they will be showing and impacting, influencing the move. Now we have the chariots, of course, we have the chariots. And we have a lap track. We need to put a sticker on it. Should not be a problem. Nice chariots, 6 of them, just like we have 6 player mates. And what else do we have in the box? We have a die, which will be showing what Emperor would like to see this turn. So, okay, this turn he would like to see recovery. Probably we get some bonus when we perform recovery. We have some additional tokens. Not sure if they are not connected to the funds. We'll read through the rules. But yeah, another interesting portion. So, as you can see, pretty decent number of blocks for this game, but this is not everything. We have also cards, and we would have a couple of cards types. First of all, we have skill cards. Let me just open it. So here are the cards. These are the skills cards. As I told you, each and every player would have some specific skills which he will be drawing. Evidently, there are always 4 types of skills on each and every card, but you can see there is a different order which probably influences in which area the particular player is best. And then we have now the crowd cards, I believe. Let me just open it. Okay, opening those cards. This is a huge number of cards. A lot of them. Yes, pretty many. which will allow, I believe, for a pretty huge replayability of this game. Yeah? Wow, tons of them. I'm very curious about the mechanics. It looks pretty simple, but the simplicity in the rules can give a lot of interactions and a lot of tactical possibilities, moves, and influences on the opponents. And I believe that way we reached the end of all the components. So as you can see, a lot of great stuff for the Charioteer, a new game from Matt Calkins, uh, designer also of Skihara, now being delivered around the world. I will definitely bring this to the table pretty soon. The possibility to play 6 players, this is something also important for me, because I will be able to play this game in a larger groups, which will be, I hope, quite fun. That's all for today, guys. If you liked this video, please give thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, kindly please subscribe. I also encourage you to discuss in the comments regarding this game, maybe your expectations towards this game. I'm very curious how it will play. My first game with chariots. Okay, thank you very much for today, and hear you in the next material. Thank you. Bye.